It plays a big part in politics today because there's a lot of controversy surrounding the gathering of evidence in Iraq, fueled not least with the suicide of Dr. David Kelly. But what relationship did the USA have with regards to intelligence in our country? Ended up coming back because they found out they weren't guilty after a bit of torture. Well, really we'd be alone. The military would be severely short, and the political influence of Britain would diminish significantly. But without the special relationship with America in the past, could we have ended up? In conclusion, there is no doubt that we have a good relationship with the USA. I mean, to be honest, they're proud, they're patriotic, and in a world of students, you're not allowed to like your own country. As I found out. Look at the differences between us, like words. In America, ass means buttocks, but over here it means a donkey. Furthermore, we have the word bird for our ladies. But in America, it means something completely different. Just ask George. Which is flipping the bird, apparently. We may have a good relationship with them politically, but as Hugh Grant pointed out in the film, actually, perhaps we really are turning into the 51st state of America.
Right, first I'm going to start off with Muhammad Ali as a boxer. Right. Muhammad Ali was formerly known as Cassius Clay, but the US forces required Ali to join them as part of like a national service, as in over in England we have the national service. They had similar outcomes or to accept bouts abroad for most of 1966 because they revoked his licence, and that lost him his title as well. Just the link he often spoke over in England as well. He actually did a speech at Oxford, and when he did come over to Oxford, he made a quote saying, if you'd like a Negro as your neighbour, vote Labour, because at the time Labour weren't very popular, and that was during the 60s and 70s, and Conservative was seen.
The leaders of the black Muslims in America, let's remember just hear a little of what he said.
You make my point. That as long as a white man does it, it's all right. A black man is supposed to have no feelings. But when a black man strikes back, he's an extremist. He's supposed to sit passively and have no feelings, be nonviolent, and love his enemy. No matter what kind of attack, be it verbal or otherwise, he's supposed to take it. But if he stands up and in any way tries to defend himself, then he's an extremist.
And that comes back to his assassination. Even though he's first to end up with a short boxing career, of which he should have had a very long one, but that's not the focus. The main focus is that after his boxing career, he decided that he'd go against the political by the United States Senate several times regarding not just boxing uniform, but it was the whole...
I have PowerPoints about champs. These are like your typical champ training. It's not meant to offend anyone else, by the way. We've got a little video to watch as well on the old YouTube.
To me sovereign ring, I'm gonna show you just who's boss. So you'll be sitting pretty in a class Lacoste. I'll have you drinking salmon before I'm through. So just sit back and listen to me crew. Just sit back and listen to me crew. In the Beverly, I'm gonna look that smart. In the Beverly, I'm gonna look well cool. In the Beverly. Check out me spoiler as I drive by, cause it's custom made for me GTI. Me mum's got a kid of every different colour, but I don't know why, cause she ain't no looker. Me bling consists of a flash gold chain that's turning green when it starts to rain. I walk through town like I'm the man, with a finger on my arm with an orange tan. With a finger on my arm with an orange tan. In me Beverly, I'm gonna look that smart. In me Beverly, I'm gonna look well cool. In me Beverly. Alright girls, me and my mates are going over the park and I've got side with your name written all over it. Check it out. I go over the park with some mates of mine. When I'm drinking white lightning, I'm on cloud 9. Copping a beer or some cheap chap tart, while she's spewing upside in me Burberry hat. I like hitting gots and geggers too, so if you want a V, then join the queue. You'll have the last laugh though, 'cause I'm fit, 'cause chavs like me end up in the nick. Chavs like me end up in the nick. In me Burberry, in me Burberry, and follow up what's wrong in me Burberry.
Its origins from like the mid-19th century, from the Romany word chavi, child, which means child, and the history it's said to be like youths disrupting a graveyard in London, and he was said to be like disrespectful, and it's also said to originate from Chatham. Is that how I say that?
Chatham, yeah.
Chatham in Kent. But the most accurate definition is that the lower class, uneducated, ignorant, and they've got no respect for the legal system and society. And then we've got and like the Asbo generation, the hoodie culture, and yob culture. And they're defined by wearing tracksuits, hoodies, sweatpants, baseball caps. Asbos are antisocial behaviour orders. And critics say that we're living in the Asbo generation now, and like they're closely associated to yobs. The Asbos were introduced in England and Wales in 1999, and 1,323 were issued up to March 2004. And Greater Manchester has had 422 issued since 1999, and it's up by 232% since March 2003. But like it's incorrect to generalise all subcultures. Issues, and then the 10 to 17 year olds is in the blue, so you can see it's gone higher, and more have been issued each year in both. And the criticism is that antisocial behaviour and disrespect for social norms, but chaps turn around and just say it's snobbery and classism. And then politically correct social commentators say they're a valid social group in society and they deserve the same respect as other subcultures. Then we've got the effect on the wider world. Burberry stopped selling caps because they were associated with chaps. And then that little car is called a Chevrolet, and in August 2006 it was taken off the market. I know who he is, but he's a lottery millionaire apparently, and he calls himself the king of chaps.
He lives in Norwich.
Oh, does he?
Yeah.
And then here from Catherine Tate, Ali J, and this lad from Black Diamond. And the stereotype to be yobs, antisocial, drug users, excessive drinkers, hanging around on the street, and deviants. And then we've got the top 5 chavviest shops: JJB, Cash Converters, Poundland, Argos, and Half Price Jewelers. And the top 5 chavvy brands: Burberry, Von Dutch.
Facts. The drink habits of women. Scots occupy 14 of the top 20 areas in the UK, identified in Alpha 2 studies as having the worst records of alcohol release still. It seems that a leather culture has developed in modern society, in which women are under increasing pressure to match men by local licensing boards, and to make sure that they are persuaded to buy it. The drink firms put out huge money. The women's movement and economic expansion gave the women the chance to work outside the home and attain social freedom that was previously up for men only. That women began to use alcohol as men did. Women had drunk alcohol before they burned their bras. A typical weekend where women wounded in drunken brawls found on display in such ladder behaviour. Teachers interviewed in the study said that girls were drinking at earlier ages and had become
IA closes above 13,000 on April 25th. In New York Stock Exchange closes above 10,000 on June 1st. The market trends. Market trends reflect the general direction of prices.
Garfield's administration. At Garfield's service term, historians speculate that he would have been determined to move towards civil service reform and carry on in the
Skill juice.
You just put like loads of skills in water.
Right. The point of the speech I'm giving today in prison where they were held, attempting to assist the escape of a friend from the Nine County Hall of Justice. In the courthouse, the 3 stood up from their seats.
The life of George W. Bush. And basically, I know what W stands for, except
William? Is it Winston? Walker?
What
Is it?
does it stand for?